The Judgment. The story opens in the grand chambers of the Galactic Council on the planet Nexus Prime. Representatives from 12 ancient alien civilizations sit in judgment of humanity. The humans stand accused of being too aggressive, too unpredictable, and too dangerous for civilized space. Captain Jake Miller and Ambassador Lisa Chen represent humanity before the council. The alien judges include the tall, blue-skinned Altarians, the insectoid Vex, and the energy-based Ethereals. Each species has ruled the galaxy for thousands of years, maintaining strict order and peace. The council leader, an ancient Altarian named High Judge Kale, reads the charges. Humanity has only been in space for 200 years, but they have already caused 3 diplomatic incidents, refused to follow established trade routes, and worst of all, they wage war among themselves, even while exploring the stars. Captain Miller tries to defend his species. He explains that humans fight because they care deeply about their beliefs. He argues that conflict drives innovation and makes humans stronger. The alien judges are horrified by this logic. Ambassador Chen presents evidence of human achievements: rapid technological advancement, artistic creativity, and their ability to adapt to any environment. She shows how humans have already helped several smaller alien species defend themselves from pirates and natural disasters. But the council has made up its mind. The Vex representative clicks his mandibles and declares humans are a virus that will spread chaos throughout the galaxy. The Ethereal speaks in harmonic tones about maintaining the eternal balance that has kept peace for millennia. High Judge Kale announces the verdict. Humanity is banned from all civilized space. They have 30 days to withdraw beyond the Outer Rim, a dangerous region filled with asteroids, rogue planets, and deadly space storms that even the advanced alien civilizations avoid. The human delegation is shocked. Captain Miller stands and declares that if the galaxy doesn't want humanity, then humanity will make its own path. His words echo ominously through the chamber as security escorts the humans away. As their ship departs Nexus Prime, Miller and Chen watch the civilized galaxy shrink behind them. Chen worries about their future, but Miller's jaw is set with determination. He contacts Earth with a simple message: pack everything. We're going beyond the rim. The final scene shows massive human evacuation fleets gathering at the edge of known space, while in the distance, the swirling chaos of the Outer Rim awaits them like a hungry beast. Part 2. The Exodus. 3 months after the exile decree, the greatest migration in human history begins. Admiral Sarah Blake commands the evacuation fleet of 12,000 ships, carrying humanity's survivors beyond the galactic border. The journey to the Outer Rim tests human endurance. The space storms are worse than anyone imagined. Electromagnetic hurricanes that can fry ship systems in seconds. Many vessels are lost, but the humans adapt quickly. They develop new shielding techniques and learn to navigate by reading the storm patterns. Captain Tom Rodriguez leads the advanced scouts, mapping safe passages through the chaos. His team discovers something the Galactic Council never knew. The Outer Rim isn't empty. Hidden among the storms and asteroids are pockets of habitable worlds, rich in resources the civilized galaxy has never touched. The first human colony is established on a harsh desert planet they name Haven. The colonists face constant sandstorms and extreme temperatures, but they build underground cities and develop new survival technologies. Within months, Haven becomes a fortress world and the seat of humanity's new government. Dr. Maya Patel leads the scientific teams studying the Outer Rim's unique properties. She discovers that the space storms actually contain rare energy particles that can power human technology more efficiently than anything in civilized space. Humanity begins to see their exile not as a curse, but as an opportunity. Meanwhile, the alien civilizations celebrate humanity's departure. The Galactic Council believes they have solved their human problem forever. Trade resumes normal patterns, and the ancient peace continues unchanged. But in the Outer Rim, humans are changing. The harsh environment forces rapid evolution in their technology and tactics. Children born in the storms can navigate space in ways that seem impossible. Engineers develop ships that can ride the electromagnetic waves like surfers on an ocean. Admiral Blake establishes the Outer Rim Command and begins organizing humanity's scattered colonies into a unified force. She knows that someday they will need to defend their new home from those who exiled them. The section ends with a meeting of human leaders on Haven. Blake announces that they have found 17 habitable worlds and enough resources to sustain their civilization for centuries. But more importantly, they have found something the soft, peaceful galaxy has forgotten: the strength that comes from surviving impossible odds. As the leaders plan their future, Captain Miller arrives with disturbing news from his deep space reconnaissance. Long-range sensors have detected something moving in the darkest regions of the Outer Rim, something that has been sleeping in the storms for millions of years, and humanity's arrival has begun to wake it up. The discovery. 2 years into humanity's exile, deep space explorer Captain Alex Turner makes a discovery that changes everything. While investigating energy readings in the Titan Nebula, his ship discovers massive artificial structures hidden within the swirling cosmic dust. The structures are enormous, each one larger than Earth's moon. They appear to be ancient space stations or ships, dark and lifeless, but their design is unlike anything in the galactic database. Dr. Rachel Kim, the expedition's xenoarchaeologist, realizes they found ruins of a civilization that predates even the oldest council species. As the research team explores the first structure, they uncover incredible technology. The ancient builders, who humans begin calling the architects, possessed knowledge that makes current galactic science look primitive. Their power systems still function after millions of years, and their weapons technology is beyond imagination. Most shocking of all, the team discovers records indicating the architects were driven to extinction by the same species that now rule the galaxy. The council races weren't always peaceful. They conquered and destroyed the architects in a war that lasted centuries, then rewrote history to hide their crimes. Captain Turner immediately contacts Admiral Blake with the discovery. The implications are staggering. Humanity has found both incredible technology and proof that the peaceful Galactic Council built their civilization on genocide. However, the exploration awakens something within the structures. Ancient defense systems begin activating across the nebula. Automated guardians, massive mechanical beings the size of battleships, emerge from their million-year sleep. They attack Turner's expedition, forcing a desperate escape. Dr. Kim manages to download critical data before the retreat, including technical specifications for architect weapons and starship designs. But she also discovers something terrifying. The Guardians aren't just defending the ruins. They're preparing for something, following programming set by their dead creators. Back on Haven, human scientists work frantically to understand the architect technology. Engineer Marcus Webb leads teams reverse engineering the ancient designs. They discover that human neural patterns are surprisingly compatible with architect systems, as if the technology was designed for minds like theirs. The breakthrough comes when Dr. Kim realizes the architects weren't just another alien species. They were the galaxy's original innovators and explorers, driven by the same restless curiosity that defines humanity. The council species destroyed them because they feared that endless drive to push boundaries and ask difficult questions. Meanwhile, the Guardian awakening doesn't go unnoticed. Long-range sensors across the galaxy detect the energy signatures coming from the Outer Rim. The Galactic Council is puzzled and concerned by the readings, but they dismiss them as natural phenomena from the unstable region. Admiral Blake makes a crucial decision. Humanity will claim the architect legacy and use their technology to build something the galaxy has never seen, a civilization based on exploration and growth rather than stagnation and control. The first human ships equipped with architect technology are unlike anything in known space. They can navigate the Outer Rim storms effortlessly and travel faster than any council vessel. More importantly, their weapons systems make human ships capable of standing against entire alien fleets. As Part 3 ends, the ancient Guardians complete their activation sequence. Across the Outer Rim, hundreds of massive mechanical warriors begin moving toward the galaxy's edge. They carry a message programmed by their dying creators. A reckoning is coming for those who destroy the architects. But now they won't face that reckoning alone. Humanity has awakened in the ruins of their predecessors, and Captain Turner broadcasts a message to all human colonies. We are no longer exiles. We are the inheritors of something greater than the galaxy has ever known. The Rising Storm. 3 years after humanity's exile, the Outer Rim has become a fortress. Admiral Blake surveys the transformation from her flagship, the New Dawn, equipped with revolutionary architect technology. 27 human worlds now thrive in the chaos, connected by trade routes that only humans can navigate. The breakthrough comes from an unexpected source. Engineer Pete Collins, working on Haven's primary research station, discovers how to communicate with the ancient Guardians. The massive mechanical beings aren't just weapons. They're repositories of architect knowledge, waiting for worthy successors to claim their inheritance. The first human Guardian alliance forms when Captain Lisa Park's exploration vessel encounters a damaged Guardian near the Void Nebula. Instead of fleeing, Park offers assistance, using human engineering skills to repair systems the Guardian cannot fix alone. The mechanical giant, designated Guardian Prime, becomes humanity's first non-human ally in the Outer Rim. Through Guardian Prime, humans learn the true scope of architect civilization. They controlled not just the Outer Rim, but vast regions beyond the current galaxy. Their technology could manipulate space-time itself, allowing instantaneous travel across impossible distances. Most importantly, they possessed the knowledge to create new worlds from asteroids and cosmic dust. Dr. Kim's research team makes another crucial discovery. The architect ruins contain detailed records of the ancient war with the Council species. The conflict began when the architects refused to abandon their exploration of dangerous regions beyond the galactic edge. The Council feared what the architects might find, or what might find them. Meanwhile, the Galactic Council grows increasingly concerned about energy readings from the Outer Rim. High Judge Kale dispatches long-range reconnaissance probes, but they're destroyed by space storms before reaching human territory. The Council remains blind to humanity's transformation. The first test of human strength comes when pirates attack the mining colony on Titan's edge. These aren't ordinary raiders. They're rogue Council species equipped with military-grade weapons, testing humanity's defenses. Captain Rodriguez leads the defense in ships that blend human tactics with architect technology. The battle is swift and decisive. Human vessels, capable of diving through storm fronts and emerging at point-blank range, obliterate the pirate fleet in minutes. The survivors flee with tales of impossible human ships that seem to bend space around them. Word of the victory spreads throughout the Outer Rim's underworld. Species that the Council has oppressed for centuries begin seeking contact with humanity. The insectoid hive, exiled for refusing to surrender their war technology, becomes humanity's first formal ally. The crystalline shards, banished for their dangerous experiments with time, share their knowledge in exchange for protection. Admiral Blake realizes humanity is no longer alone in their exile. The Outer Rim has become a refuge for every species the Council deemed too dangerous for civilized space. Under human leadership, they begin forming something unprecedented. A confederation based on strength and mutual respect rather than enforced peace. The transformation accelerates when Dr. Kim successfully activates an architect world forge. The massive station, hidden in an asteroid field, begins converting raw materials into habitable planets. Within months, humanity has the capability to create entire worlds tailored to their needs. But success brings new challenges. The Guardian Network detects movement at the galaxy's far edge, something vast and hostile approaching from the void beyond known space. Guardian Prime warns that the architect's greatest fear is awakening. the entities they died trying to keep at bay. Captain Turner's deep space missions confirm the worst fears. Ancient signals are stirring something in the cosmic darkness, something that devoured civilizations beyond the galactic rim millions of years ago. The architects weren't just explorers. They were the galaxy's first and last line of defense against entities that feast on sapient thought itself. As Part 4 concludes, Admiral Blake faces an impossible choice. Humanity could remain hidden in the outer rim, growing stronger while the galaxy remains ignorant of the approaching threat. Or they could reveal themselves to warn the Council species who exiled them, risking everything to save civilizations that branded them as monsters. The decision comes when Guardian Prime shares the Architect's final message. The darkness returns. Only those who embrace both creation and destruction can stand against it. We failed. Do not let our sacrifice be meaningless. The return. 5 years after their exile, humanity emerges from the outer rim as something the galaxy has never seen. Admiral Blake leads a fleet of ships that seem to bend reality around them, while Guardian Prime and a dozen mechanical titans escort them towards civilized space. The first contact occurs at the border station Omega-7, where Captain Harris presents humanity's credentials to shock Council security forces. The human ships are unlike anything in galactic records, sleek vessels that navigate space storms as easily as calm vacuum, armed with weapons that pulse with ancient power. High Judge Kale receives the news with disbelief. The savages exiled to the outer rim have not only survived but returned with technology that defies understanding. Emergency council sessions debate whether to treat the humans as a curiosity or a threat, but their decision is made for them when long-range sensors detect the approaching darkness. Dr. Kim, now humanity's chief science officer, presents the evidence to a packed council chamber. The entities beyond the galactic rim have stirred from their eons-long slumber, drawn by the expanding civilization within. They are the Devourers, beings of pure hunger that consume sapient consciousness itself, leaving only empty shells behind. The Architect records show the truth. The ancient war that destroyed the galaxy's first great civilization wasn't fought against the Council species, but alongside them. The Architects gave their lives to seal the Devourers beyond the rim, and the traumatized survivors rewrote history to forget the horror they had witnessed. Captain Park, now commanding a Guardian human hybrid vessel, demonstrates the new technology's capabilities. Her ship phases through solid matter and emerges inside the Council chamber itself, its Architect-enhanced systems undetected by any known sensors. The display is both impressive and terrifying to the assembled delegates. The revelation transforms galactic politics overnight. The peaceful Council species realize their stagnant civilizations are defenseless against an enemy that devours progress itself. Only humanity, forged in the chaos of the outer rim and armed with Architect knowledge, possesses the adaptability to fight such entities. But the human delegation doesn't seek revenge for their exile. Captain Miller, now gray-haired and bearing scars from countless battles, addresses the Council with simple words. We didn't return to gloat. We returned because we're all that stands between you and extinction. The first Devourer probes arrive at the galaxy's edge as humanity speaks. These scout entities consume entire star systems, leaving behind empty space where complex matter once existed. Council fleets sent to investigate simply vanish, their crews transformed into hollow puppets serving alien masters. Admiral Blake assumes command of the combined galactic defense, but integration proves difficult. Council species struggle to adapt to human tactics that emphasize rapid change and controlled chaos. Their ships, designed for predictable conflicts, cannot match the fluid combat style needed against reality-warping enemies. The breakthrough comes when Guardian Prime interfaces directly with Council computer networks, sharing Architect tactical data accumulated over millions of years. The ancient knowledge reveals the Devourer's weakness. They cannot consume what they cannot understand, and humanity's unpredictable nature makes them partially immune to the entity's influence. Captain Rodriguez leads the first joint human council fleet against a devourer incursion at the Vega system. The battle showcases humanity's evolution: ships that dive through dimensions, weapons that fire concentrated chaos energy, and tactics that change mid-battle based on Guardian Prime's ancient algorithms. The victory is costly but decisive. The Devourer probe is destroyed, but not before consuming 2 Council worlds. The survivors bear witness to humanity's transformation from exiled refugees to the galaxy's most formidable defenders. As news of the victory spreads, the political landscape shifts permanently. The Council formally apologizes for humanity's exile and offers full membership, but Admiral Blake declines. Humanity has found something better in the Outer Rim: freedom to grow and change without artificial constraints. Instead, humanity offers a new alliance: the Outer Rim Confederation, where species are judged by their strength and determination rather than their conformity to ancient rules. The crystalline shards, the insectoid hive, and dozens of other dangerous species join alongside reformed council members willing to embrace change. The story concludes with humanity establishing the new nexus on a fortress world at the galaxy's edge. Captain Turner, now an admiral himself, commands the Eternal Watch against the darkness beyond. His final words capture humanity's transformation: "They exiled us for being too dangerous for their peace. Now we're the only thing dangerous enough to preserve it." The galaxy has learned that sometimes salvation comes from those you cast out, and that the qualities that make you dangerous to friends might be exactly what's needed to face your enemies. Humanity claimed the Outer Rim not through conquest, but through the courage to become what the galaxy needed them to be.